The Chandrayaan spacecraft and its rover have been silent on the moon now for a couple of weeks. The moon is an incredibly harsh environment. A single night on the moon lasts for 14 days, meaning the rover and its electronics have to survive mind-bogglingly cold temperatures. Without any power to keep it alive, the rover and its lander are most likely dead. But, when the sun comes up again, there is a small chance that they could come back to life. The Chandrayaan mission was incredible in many ways. With just 14 days to live, it performed experiments in an area of the moon that we know very little about. Not only was it India's first successful landing on the moon, but they also did it with an extremely low budget. The entire cost of the mission came to just $75 million. Less than half of what China spent on their lunar rover. So what's going to happen to Pragyan? First, we have to look at where Pragyan is. Space agencies worldwide are racing to reach the moon's south pole, where there's valuable ice below the surface. The moon's poles are incredibly harsh, with extreme cold. The Chandrayaan rover faces 14-day-long lunar nights due to the moon's orbit. With just 14 days of sunlight, the rover relies on a 50-watt solar array and communicates through the lander. The rover is semi-autonomous, avoiding obstacles. To survive the lunar night, Chandrayaan and its rover must endure challenging conditions. -200-degree temperatures for a whole 2 weeks. The rover has a small 10 amp-hour battery, but this is nowhere near enough to last for the full 14 days. Without power, it has no way of running its heaters, a crucial part of keeping all of its electronics alive. Because of India's tight budget, the electronics weren't designed to survive the extreme temperatures of the lunar night, so the rover's survival is down to fate. China's rover, on the other hand, has an RHU, a small device that can heat the rover during the lunar night. This device contains a radioactive material called plutonium-238. As the material decays, it produces a constant source of heat which can be redirected throughout the rover. The problem is that this material is extremely expensive. And so, India's rover had no choice but to simply go to sleep. Nevertheless, India's 14 days on the moon were a huge success. The Chandrayaan rover used a laser detector to analyze the lunar surface, identifying elements through plasma emission lines. They found elements like aluminum, sulfur, iron, silicon, and even oxygen, which are valuable for potential lunar mining. The lander also drilled to measure surface temperatures, revealing surprising variations. The lunar night poses a challenge, with engineers positioning the rover for solar charging. As of the video's recording, it's been enduring the lunar night for 2 weeks. If it survives, it will continue exploring. If not, it will be a historic venture. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Daily Technologies, for more videos like this one.